Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Barney, Iowa. Check out what I got for us today. Been kind of going on these things here a little bit. This is a Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. I rode one of these last week, just fell in love with it. That one was highly customized, very different than that. This one is an absolute bone stock. This is the newest model of these. I think it's a 25. All kinds of goodies here. We'll talk about that. It's a 650cc parallel twin, air-cooled, oil-cooled, single overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder, fuel injected, 6-speed transmission, makes about 47 horsepower, 39 foot-pounds of torque. That's about 53 newton meters. Absolute ball of an engine to ride. These bikes are just fun, fun, fun. It's got 41 millimeter forks, I believe. Tubeless tires on the front with these mags. Mags are new this year, 320 millimeter disc brake, dual piston bi-brake caliper, LED headlights. I don't know about the blinkers. Jumping up this way, this is a really big add to me. It's got those barrel-shaped Royal Enfield grips. Look at that, Royal Enfield right there. Then it's got these levers, and they're adjustable. You can adjust them in and out with these little knobs. They got the dog leg right here. They're wide right through here. They're narrow this way. And they've got this radius on the edge, and they feel really good in your hand. And they work really good with these things here. All of that on clip-on bars. Check it out below the tree right there. Check out that beautiful gas tank. Isn't that gorgeous? Those are my Royal Enfield Alpine Star gloves. Nifty seat. You can get a little tail cone to go on here. On the back we got dual shocks, adjustable for preload. We've got a, I think it's a 240 millimeter disc on the back with a single piston bi-brake caliper. Isn't that just beautiful? This has a dual exhaust on it. I think it looks best with the 2-in-1. You can get that at Baxter Cycle if you like. Loads of good stuff here. Jumping up here, very retro looking, you know. We've got the gauge package, tachometer over here, 7,500 RPM red line, oil light, neutral light, battery light. So oil light and battery light both. Big deal if you're an old guy like me. Fuel gauge over here, speedometer, fuel gauge down here. And then trip 1, there's an odometer, trip A and trip B, and back to odometer all adjustable with that button right there. Kind of cool, isn't it? You know what I think? I think I should gear up and we should go for a ride. Wahoo! Hey, Exhaust Pipe Alley. I can't get out of here without doing that, can I? No traffic. Look at this thing, huh? Very good handling, very short wheelbase, 55.1 inch, I think 1400 millimeters. Excellent clutch. One of my favorite motors of all the bikes out there. Motor transmission combination. Excellent shifting. Great brakes. Good pull. Love these bikes. Absolutely love these bikes. Yeah, mirrors are pretty good. I need to adjust them a little bit, I suppose. Let's see what we can do here. We'll do our figure 8 test. What'd I say? 55.1 inch wheelbase. 1400 millimeters. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Check it out. Check it out. They tore a tree down over there. Hey, I'm going a little wide here, aren't I? What a hot rod. What a hot rod. I love these things. Continental GT is, you know, the Interceptor and the Continental GT, they are the purest form of the 650. Up over that hill over yonder, that's Bigfoot Hill. There's a whole family of Bigfoot that live up there. I always point that out. Why is that? Well, I'm kind of a Bigfoot guy. Oh, this thing pulls good. That is the latest home in the old mighty metropolis of Marnie right there. Welcome to fabulous South Marnie, by golly. What a fun bike. I rode, like I said, I rode the Magpie last week. It was a highly customized Baxter Custom Works Continental GT like this. And that thing was such a hoot that I had to get on one of these to see what we got. You know, if you like cafe style bikes, this is the bike for you, by golly. Me gusta mucho. 320 millimeter disc brake on the front. Dual piston bi-brake caliper, you know, works very well. 31.7 inch, I think, is the seat height. That's 805 millimeters. Here's the really cool part. The bike's weight is 445 pounds, something like that. That's 203 kilograms, I believe. Okay, we better simmer down just a little bit. This thing it's a hot rod. You know, you sit in a very aggressive stance. Let's do our hill spin test right here. Ta-ta-ta! Check it out. A little bit of sand on the road there. Next time you all make your way to the mighty mini-tropolis of Marnie, Iowa, make sure you stop right there at the Derailed Grill. Try their Wahoo burger. I love it. The brakes are ABS. There is no rider modes or anything like that, you know. Simplicity equals reliability. You know, remember that. Simplicity equals reliability. It's got just enough of everything you need. Nothing too much. You know, it's kind of the perfect war bike in that sense. Hey, what do we got here? Hey, I know that bike. Hey, that's a 1970 Triumph. He just bump started it to life. He's waiting for me to go around him. That was Randy Baxter, by golly. You know what? I'm going to ride that bike when we get back. How's that sound? That bike has an electric start. It was added from an 82 or 83, something like that. Anyway, back to this bike. Oh, the fun, you know? I love it. Absolutely love it. Good running motorcycle. Very good running motorcycle. Seating position, you lean forward quite a bit. Knees feel like they're slightly below your hips. Your heels are definitely behind your knees, probably even with your buttocks or close to it anyway. The bars, you do reach to the bars, not terribly so. That one we rode last week, the Magpie, you really had to reach for that one. This one isn't so bad. We'll do a spin around right here in the road. Let's see if I got that bike behind me. Nope, he's okay. I don't see him yet. But check it out. Nice, tight turning circle. Look at that. Ha ha! So older bikes do not run lean, and you can smell the extra gasoline in them. What a grin! What a grin! Yeah, this thing is a hoot, absolute hoot. I love these things. They are fun to ride on the curviest of roads. They're very aggressive. You feel aggressive. This one needs a. It doesn't need it, but it would do well with a 2-to-1 pipe. Something like that in the aftermarket, maybe a J13 2-to-2 exhaust. But they run fabulous. They're just a good handling, good weight, very low center of gravity. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. Well, why don't you have one, Fuzzy? Well, I got 7 motorcycles right now, and I don't need 8. But this would be a good one for it. I do have 2 650 twins, Royal Enfields, and they are just great bikes. Me gusta mucho. Hey, if y'all are in the market for a new or used Royal Enfield Triumph classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, thingamajigs, doodads, coats, jackets, pants, boots, socks, underwear, anything at all, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle right there in the mighty mini-tropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Make sure you tell those fine folks that Fuzzy Biker sent you. What a fun machine. What a fun machine. I love it. I love it. A little bit of a... I can't help myself. I wonder if I can fit back through there. You know, I'm just having too much fun here, aren't I? Oh, this is going to be tight. Can I do it without putting my feet down? I did it. I did it. Life is good, my friends. Hit like, hit subscribe. Tell me what you think of this bike down below. Life is good, my friends. Life is good. Get out there and ride. Wahoo!
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 Wahoo!